morning and you've been up half the night. There's always gunfire, there's artillery, and then you're not sure you're going to come back. The second thing you learn is that you should not show to the world that you're afraid. But the most important thing, the most important lesson to learn is really about the nuts and bolts of war. The sound of artillery. Which shell is going out and therefore you're temporarily safe? Which shell is coming in and it can cut you into half, and literally into half? You're not a soldier, you're a journalist. Your job is to inform your viewers, your readers. So unless you're safe, how can you broadcast? How can you write? So why put yourself in danger unless the information you need, the impression you want to create in your writing or in your broadcast makes you do it? It's a very thin line. It's a catch-22 situation. Unless you're in an exposed situation, there is a chance you won't get the feel of things. Sometimes things that you see, you hear, even what you feel when you are there makes for great television, makes for great writing. And then if you're exposed, you get hit, you get injured. Like so many journalists all over the world, you could die. I covered the Kargil War in 1999, and unlike many who were taken across by the army's PROs and brought back after 2 days, they were given guided tours, and those who availed of that saw and did very little. And then there were those who came for a week and then vanished. I went right in the beginning, and after the short gap in the middle, I stayed till the ceasefire from May to July. It was like, let's say, 10 days. Every day was like 10 days. After I joined Times Now, I went to Sri Lanka, which was a full-fledged civil war, and also during the Arab Spring in Egypt, which was an uprising but also violent. Now, if you're in the middle of it, it doesn't matter whether it's a war or a civil war or an uprising. If it's violent and you're in the middle of it, you can be in serious trouble, and you get into serious trouble. Because of the peculiar circumstances of the Kargil War, because war wasn't declared official, there was no restriction on reporters moving around. So we had an enormous amount of freedom, because of which a lot of really good work got done. And speaking of Kargil all these years later, I see the two great difficulties we faced. First is very obvious and very critical. And the second is like diabetes. You don't know it's there, but it is there. First, you are told to go and cover a war. So how do you do it? What do you have to do? What preparations are needed? You don't know. Nobody at work knows. The last war India fought was in 1971, and then we are in 1999. And in 1971, I worked for a paper long ago that had a reporter, now already very senior, who did stories with a Dhaka dateline, which means the name. When you see a newspaper, you see, Srijoy Chaudhary, New Delhi, something. So this had a Dhaka dateline,